hello my friends on YouTube, I'm John, and today I want to say Happy New Year to you. This is gonna sound a bit strange if you're watching this in the summer, but at this time of the year, it's the 6th of January, and it is indeed New Year. It was a few days ago. I haven't made a video since then, but in the event of my birthday, I got a few knives. I got a little money, so I could buy a few knives, and that's what I did. And I'm gonna do sort of first impressions. Yeah, I guess it's an unboxing. Since I already unboxed them once, I can't really call it an unboxing, but first impressions, and I put them back in the boxes so that you can see how these boxes are. And one of the reasons is that these are sort of different brands. I haven't had these brands or reviewed them before, so I wanted to show you the boxes as well. And the first one is kind of funny. It is the Giantmouse Ace Iona knife. I wanted to get this because the designers and the company is of Danish origin, as am I, so it would be natural to try and have a look at this little knife. And I found it kind of funny the way it was packed, because as you can see, I got it in a box with the mail, and then inside the box there was a box with the Giantmouse and an order and a card. And let's put away this box. So inside the box there was a box with the Ace logo and the Giantmouse logo on, and inside this box is a box. So, and at least I'm already a little pleased, because in the outer box there's a tool. I can't imagine it's for anything else than to disassemble a knife, and that's a good thing that they encourage you to disassemble the knife. So let's put that box away, and let's have a look at what's inside this box. Oh, and there's a pouch. I will put this box inside the other box, and then I'll see if we get to a knife, and indeed we do. And it is the Giantmouse Iona in blue, and not the satin finish, but the stonewash finish blade. This knife's claim for fame is M390 steel, and price per tag under $100. In Europe, for me it was €109, but it is around $99 in the US, so it just hits that spot right below $100. FRN handle and M390. And since I'm not going to do the whole review now, but I'll just very quickly take a look at it. And I know in advance that this is on washers, and it is not the same kind of smoothness as bearings, but that would be expected, I guess. And as I said, FRN handle. It is a smaller knife, around 3 inches. Yeah, putting it in hand, just a little bit of sharpness around the edges inside, especially here in the butt end of the knife. Wire clip I kind of learned to love via the Scarham knife. That was the first. I'm not a big fan of Spyderco, so actually my first wire clip was the Scarham knife. Yeah, a bit rough around the edges, and not that smooth, but washers need to be broken in, I guess. And to me, this is definitely the smallest I feel comfortable with. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. It is, as I said, an M390 steel, so I guess they went all in on the steel and a little less on the handle. And maybe the finish, I'm feeling a bit of roughness around the inside of these scales. Yeah, we'll have to see when I do the review of this one, but initial impressions, a little rough around the edges. The next thing is a new brand to me, the Kubey knives. I found them on Virtual IV's or Virtual Force channel, and they are available on Amazon, and are rather cheap knives. We'll start out with the Kubey KU162, no fancy names here, just numbers, and you can see the box they come in, a carbon box, and yet another one of those kind of ridiculous slogans, do what you never did. Let's take it out of the little packing. Let's try that for size. That was actually a very, very nice action. Just, wow, that's not bad. I really like this blade shape. Don't really know what to call it. I'll have to look that up for the review. Maybe a drop point, spear point, clip point combination, I don't know. And some recurve as well. Kubey logo up here on the blade, and the black accent on the blade and on the switch on top here. And this actually is D2 steel. Clip not very deep carry, and not very much room for anything underneath it. That's one of my pet peeves among many pocket clips. Very beefy handle and very nice in the hand, rather non-functional jimping. Yeah, but that action, and really beefy, and yeah, to me nice in hand. It has a very beefy handle, some mill handle with mill liners, quite nice actually. You gotta remember, this is my first encounter with this brand, and actually I kind of like it, and it is following the trend of all knives this year. D2 steel all around, even in the more budget, especially the Chinese knives. I don't know what to say about that D2 trend. I don't feel very lucky with D2. It is very prone to rusting, I think, and that's my experience. Someone told me, yeah, you could just oil your knife. Well, for my use, I can use it for food prep, or I can use it for cardboard or whatever. If I use it for cardboard, I will take off the oil and then it will rust in my pocket. If I use it for food prep, I have to remember that the oil has to be food safe. So yeah, I don't know. Of course, it's a good thing that better and better steels sort of go down in the budget range, but I don't know how much fan I am of D2. And lately I heard that D2 steel was used in some knives, and then they were badly heat treated. So very soft D2 is that much better than, let's say HCR13 MOV that is probably properly heat treated? I don't know. Anyways, next Kubey knives. I have to say that once I found out I wanted to test this brand, I went all in and bought 3. So this is the second, and this is Kubey KU 158. Same cardboard box, so no need to go through that very much. Very nice handle with that blue accents and the blue back spacer here. Very beefy knife, also very thick handle. I'll have to measure that for the reviews, I guess. Very big flipper, you can see, and let's try it on for size. Yeah, that is also a very nice action. And this sheep's foot, Tanto, One Cliff. Yeah, I'll have to decide for the review as well. But anyways, I like that blade shape a lot, and very nice action. Not as good as the other one, but we'll have a look at that also in the review. But it is a very nice knife. Even a little deeper carry pocket clip. No lefty love in this one, and a very strong pocket clip. I have to look at the other one. Oh, they're really hard, these pocket clips, and since they don't give much room, perhaps there will be a bit tearing at their pockets. But a very nice knife indeed, and D2 as well, and that action is just amazing. And both come very sharp, as did the Ace Iona, by the way. Really not many knives come dull these days, which is a good thing in my opinion. Both these Kubey knives so far are on bearings, and they, as you can see, big size. Come out, especially compared to that little Iona there. And not to make this video too long, the last one, which was also the most expensive, as far as I remember, this one is 29 euro, and I think it would be the same in dollars, 26 euro. And this last one here is 56, and it comes actually in a pouch. And let's have a look at this little beauty. So for the extra about $30 you get a pouch. And will you look at this carbon fiber? And this is carbon fiber all the way through. This is no laminate. Let's see if I can show you the difference very quickly. Yeah, of course I can when I have to. You can see it on the Kershaw Natrix at least. This is laminate carbon fiber, very smooth. And this one is through and through carbon fiber. And it has a beautiful shine to it and a little bit of more roughness. And let's try it out. Oh, a very different, oh, not very different, it's a different blade shape, switched, and slender, so slim, but very thick blade stock. I guess this is perhaps not going to be the best slicer, but will you look at that handle? Isn't that beautiful? I'll just try and see if I can get the shine. And it has titanium, I think titanium backspacer and a titanium clip. And as for the others, not much purchase in that one, and doesn't have much springiness either, so it's gonna tear a bit away of your pockets, and I can already tell you that my jeans don't accept these very well. The seams are just too thick. As all these Kubey knives, perfectly centered. And that action is so whipping fast. This reminds me a little bit about the Kaiser knives in the Vanguard series, which to me are the Kaisers that flip the best or have the best action. So, well, the Kubey knives so far really impressed me, I have to say, especially since I went all in and bought for over €100, and so none of them are bad eggs, bad lemons, lemons, what do I call it, right out of the box. So I'll have to see. Reviews coming up, perhaps some other things before these, but the reviews are definitely coming up soon. So with this, as I said before, Happy New Year and have a nice day, evening, whatever it is in your country. Bye bye.